Hello, Grand Archive players. I'm Stella, or Andrew on Discord.
I am Geo.
Just got back from locals at Cardtastic in Clayton.
Yep.
So that was good. Got
We had-
absolutely dumpstered by Dahlia. That was fun.
Yeah, I was playing a Dahlia deck and didn't expect it to do the thing, but it did, and we had fun and laughed about it, and then that's what's important at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's it. Unfortunately, nothing good out of our prize packs, but a certain someone pulled a foil final stroke and Shadow Reaver, but must be nice.
Yep, the classic Stella 1-2, buys a foil you are, and his partner pulls it a week later.
Cry.
Like the fourth time, right?
Yeah.
Something
Fourth
like the
time.
fourth time, yeah.
Not great, but it happens. Hello, child. Would you like to come and say hi?
But yeah, we're going through the SP2 spoiler season now as we ramp up to AX in like a couple weekends, two weekends.
Start of July.
Start of July. So I know you're very excited for the AX promo.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
I like that you reached out to me, yo. I mean, but
Yeah. So hopefully some of the boys over there will be able to get me some, and I can hand them out to everyone.
yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, how are you feeling about the game at the moment?
I'm feeling alright. I'm quite busy, so it's sort of hard to find time to play the game. But I think that's a good thing. I think in ALC meta, I really spent a lot of time going to locals and trying to get to every event that I could. I don't want to know how much money I spent on petrol and food and all these other things. So I'm enjoying this little bit of a break. I did feel a bit burnt out after the end of Worlds especially, but I don't know, I think it'll be good for taking this little bit of a step back this season and
Yeah.
sort of like stay away from the competitive side, a little bit more from the competitive side, and more focus on having fun at a local level, and bringing something new each week and just trying to show people that there's more decks than Merlin, Tristan, Sylvie.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I think it's important. Like, at the end of the day, a TCG is about having fun and enjoying yourself. And if you're beating your head against the wall, playing the same decks over and over again because, it's meta or it's good, it's competitive, like, why are you putting yourself through that? It's when you're not having fun, you're not enjoying yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it was like a big realization for me as well. And I know we'd been talking about it as well. And I know some of the people on the Discord, on the main Discord, have been talking about it recently. But the amount of points that you do get from locals isn't as weighted that high. So when you are grinding them like crazy, it's like I win a locals and get 2 points. I'm like, well, what's the point?
Yeah, 100%. I mean,
So-
we had a good laugh because Campbell went and played 2 major events and caught me in points because I was doing Path of Silver. He did Path of Steel in Vegas, and I think he's 6 points behind me, and we
Yeah.
just had to laugh. I was like, oh, I guess the whole local season isn't really that important.
Yeah, we're just there to have fun. I think that's a good realization for me personally. I think a lot of people as well. You can sit down and have fun. It's like, I've been playing Rye. I've got the Dahlia deck, and I played Sylvie for a little bit. It's like I'm having more of a wide view of the set, and just having some fun. And yeah, I feel like I am enjoying MRC a lot more than I was ALC now, because I don't feel as locked into the deck I was playing.
Yeah, 100%. Well, moving on from that as well, like, in regards to burnout and feeling a little bit tired, how do you feel about there being a new CUR for Mortal Ambition?
I don't know. I do know how I feel, but we'll put it this way. I've spent the past couple days messaging members in the community, members of people that I've been working together with and discussing with Path of Silver to see what they feel. And it sort of seems to be on the same line. Like, CURs are fun. Opening CURs in First Ed was fun. Pulling out was fun. And it felt like that was the special part of Kickstarter First Ed, hear the CURs and all that. I sort of had a feeling that, they'd emerged their head out, but I could see it being like an anniversary thing, trying to keep the original CURs as special as they were. And it was nice to see Tristan Shadow Reaver It's sort of, as we get to the crux of what's happening in Azoth,
Yeah.
we're seeing Tristan. Here we go. We're closing up this chapter in Azoth for now. Here is our CU, and I thought that was cool. Making MRC special, and I agree. Make MRC special. It's a fun set, but going straight into another CUR does feel, I think, a bit rough, especially for collectors. Yeah, it's like, there's going to be collectors who can afford that, but for someone like me who likes to finish sets, seeing Shadow Reaver coming in this set, I went, oh well, maybe I can warrant getting it at some stage if I move enough playables and whatever, and put that away for a rainy day fund. But back to back as well, I just went, oh, maybe master sets aren't something I'm going to be doing anymore, just because of that one factor.
100%, I'd agree. And it did feel a little bit weird because I remember watching the stream when they announced Tristan Shadow Reaver as the CUR. And the first question that sort of popped up was like, is there going to be more CURs printed, and are they going to be in every set? And at that point in time, the answer we were given was, no, we want to keep it special. We're going to hold them for certain occasions. So it was a bit of a slap in the face, or it sort of felt like a little bit of someone putting your fire out when they went, so there's a CUR in Mercurial Heart. FYI, there's also one in Mortal Ambition now. And it went, hang on. So it was a little bit of a slap in the face. I see your point, and like, it does become a lot to be collecting. You and I have both gone for master sets of everything. Like, you've done Dawn of Ashes, I've finished Fractured Crown and Mercurial Heart. So together, we really went hard on completing all these sets. But I agree with you, like, it's going to reach a point where it may not be as attainable.
Yeah, I also see, like, going into Mortal Ambition as well, this theme and this idea of a world that the devs wanted to go into has been something that they have been mentioning for a very long time. Like, I remember being in Discord and talking about it being one of the ideas that they wanted to explore. So I can sort of see the CUR as, we've always wanted to do this. This idea is special to us, so we want to put a CUR there. Like, I understand it, but I'm sort of worried if we go into the next set, which is going to be early next year, and there's another CUR, I think a lot of people are just gonna, a lot of not big collectors, but like smaller size people are just gonna take a massive step back, because I know both you and myself are majorly readdressing how we're looking at this.
Yeah, 100%. Like, at the end of the day, like we've said and covered before, it's a hobby.
Yeah, it is a hobby.
We do it for something to pass the time. It's something we enjoy.
Yeah.
But
it's like
it's not my full-time job. It's not the only thing that's on my priority list.
No.
So at the end of the day, we may pivot, and it is what it is.
Yeah, it's like you and I both, we like finishing that page or like ticking that list off, and getting it closer and going, oh, I'm done. Like that's fun. That's very much the silly in our head, but it's fun. But it's like, do we keep going our way and just don't count CURs? Like, that's how I'm starting to look at it at the moment. But
yeah, 100%.
I'll cross that bridge when I get there.
Yeah, like, it's not to say like we're not excited for the next set or anything like that. I love the theme. I love the whole sort of Chinese-styled Three Kingdoms vibe.
Yeah. Our wallets are in danger.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, whoa, this is having to buy each set it's really starting to ramp up, and you're like, oh, this is actually a lot of money that we're putting into this.
Yeah.
So it's sort of a 50-50 at the moment, but we can only just see what Mortal Ambition brings and how interesting it might get.
Yeah.
And we'll just play it by ear, I guess.
I think playing it by ear is smart. I think this will be a good thing to come back to after Singapore.
Yes.
As well. I think this will be a good thing to be like, where are we sitting on this, and what do we think? But like, I love collecting Grand Archive. I've never had as much fun. The art's always beautiful and top notch. You can see But the art's always top notch, and meeting the artists and talking to them, you can see there's a passion on that side as well. And I really want to continue doing what I'm doing, but I think it's going to get a lot harder if they keep this up for both ourselves and some other people. But it's always fun. Maybe I'll pull one day.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about it and over dinner, and it was the whole argument of you don't want CURs to become the crutch of a set. You don't want that to be the only thing that carries it.
Yeah.
The reintroduction of, Quicksilver foils or somewhere in the middle
Yeah.
to sort of bring up that middle ground would be really nice to see again.
Yeah, because like even though opening FTC, especially early on, felt real sluggish and you weren't getting those Quicksilvers are fun. And even like you'll look at people that we meet at locals, they've got their Quicksilvers. It's like, oh, do you want to trade them? They're like, no, I like my Quicksilvers. Like people are holding on to them, people like them, and I'd personally love to see them come back or an iteration of it coming back. I was really hoping that we'd see some form of that come in Mercurial Heart, and I know I'd been speaking with people being like, I want this, everyone loves it. Something in that middle ground between signature and foil. It's like as fun as hitting a foil UR is, foils are foils at the end of the day. It doesn't feel like there's something, and something in that middle ground will really hit that sweet spot and, make opening a box or two kind of fun because you still feel like you're getting
Something out of it,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about the market at the moment in terms of, like, we're seeing Andronica go up, we're seeing Eternal Magistrate go up, seeing a lot of very playable win cards go up.
Yeah, which I think is a good thing. I think Wind has been in a weird spot for a while now. It feels like it's been very reliant on the aggro ally playstyle, so I am sort of enjoying seeing, Tristan Windex come up and sort of Assassin Windex come up. I'd like to see more advanced Windex hit the field still, but it feels like we're not there yet. Whether that's Wins just still having cards that are a bit weird and awkward, or Tristan and Assassin just getting a lot of focus time, but we'll see as we come into Chicago, as we come into Singapore, and the regional season, which is just around the corner. So
Yeah, Melbourne Regionals is next weekend, wildly enough.
yeah, I will not see you there.
No, unfortunate.
Unfortunate. So,
But it
yeah.
fits in with your whole taking a step back from the competitive scene and just enjoying yourself. I'm feeling the same at the moment with collecting. It feels like it's nice to just take a break.
Yeah,
Just for a little bit.
I think that might be smart for the both of us. But regardless, I still love GA as a game. I love the community. I love the artwork. I love all the people that I've met. And traveling overseas to, see other sides of this community has been a real eye-opener. And I definitely would love to keep doing it.
Yeah, you said that was one of your highlights, the traveling and hanging out with a lot of people
Yeah.
that you've talked to online and just putting a name to a face.
Yeah, it's good fun. And like even just seeing everyone at Vegas again, as we were saying last time that I was on, it was very fun to see everyone, and you just being like, yep, I'm here as well.
I'm Gio's friend. Hi.
It was good fun, and I can't wait to do the same in Singapore.
Yeah, but it's good. Like, the whole community is so welcoming in general. Like, by fall running up to you and go, "You're Gio's friend? I like you." I'm like, "Oh, cool, thanks."
Yeah,
Meeting Han, and she's like, "Oh, you're Gio's friend? Nice to meet you." I'm like, "This is so nice."
Yeah, it was a funny experience. Just like, and I remember saying, I'm like, if you want to do your own thing, by all means, go ahead. But I will constantly be bumping into people.
Yeah, it didn't stop the whole weekend.
Nah.
But,
Yeah.
oh,
But I'm keen for Singapore. I cannot wait to see what the Path of Silver stuff is, what the mat's going to be, what the foil and non-foil is going to be. I'm very excited. Hopefully we can still give it a good red hot go, but we'll see.
I think at the end of the day, I think we're just going to go and enjoy ourselves.
I think that's the most important part. Like, I know we're both playing, and we're both we're putting in as much effort as we can to make it as easy on us as possible. But I just want to have fun in Singapore. I want good food.
Exactly right. I mean, it's a new country to visit, and it's
Yeah.
just like, let's just go have fun.
Yeah.
Regardless of how we do in a tournament, we get to hang out with friends and go sightseeing and eating food, and
Yeah.
there's not much else we can ask for.
Yeah. And I have been messaging locals to find the nice food spots.
Yeah, boy, have we.
But yeah, as I suppose going on to the brief topic, SP1, SP2, sorry.
SP2.
What are your thoughts?
A little bit sad that Carter is the only one with an alt. I know Jellyfish Girl said that Xander 2 should have been shirtless, like we've seen many proxies come across our desk.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm happy with what the CSRs and CURs is going to be, but
I think for me, seeing the signatures come in, I said it last time. I think it was. It's always weird that the company goes signatures first. It's like here's all the signatures before like building up. It's like yeah, revealing Carter first, good. But I think it should have been the slow burn and be like all right, cool. Here's another signature. Here's another signature. Here's another signature. I'm liking the more, I suppose, consistent release schedule and reveal schedule that they are building up to, but I still feel like it isn't there yet. I feel as if the hype on sets gets burnt out too early.
yeah.
But Carter looks good. Definitely going to be the chase of the set for sure. I was personally surprised Inzali wasn't going to be in this set because we saw the box, the packaging. It had the Inzali, which we now know is the cremation ritual, all out on the front. And I just sat there and went, just like the Nimue, we're going to get the Inzali, and then absolute curveball, she's not in there.
Yeah, that's actually a surprise because
Yeah.
now that I think about it, yeah, Nimue was on the SP1 box.
Yeah.
So yeah, you would have thought there would have been some kind of CSR.
Because yeah, I had my little bet going that it was Inzali, Rococo, Carter, and then something else. And yeah, Carter and Rococo spot on. The Xander curveball, didn't expect that at all. But yeah, Freitas, which I like Freitas's art as is. It's a shame that I don't think I've ever seen her played. So I mean, if I get her, if I open her from a pack, I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to be mad at all. But yeah, it was very strange to see that. But I am enjoying seeing everyone try and guess what the cards are. We've now had a little schematic, I suppose, diagram be made of which numbers we've seen, which ones we hadn't. So we're all going, oh, this art was spoiled in Taiwan. What could it be? Well, that's going to be there, so that must be this spot, and so on and so forth. So I know in the local chats we've been doing a lot of that, and that's pretty fun.
It's the Charlie from Always Sunny conspiracy theory.
Yeah, we're just if this is this, it means it can't be that. But
Yeah.
yeah, it is a lot of fun. Yeah, it should be good.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like for us, we'll probably get SP2 for PAX.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed we might get something prior to Singapore, but
Hopefully.
whatever happens will happen.
It's what it
There's
is.
not much we can do about
I'll
it.
tell you what, I'm well overdue for an SP1, an SPC. I'm 0 for 40 and it sucks.
Yeah. Don't worry, I believe.
I will send it Carter.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Well, if that's all,
Yeah, I think we're pretty good in our catch up.
yeah. Hopefully we'll catch you guys in another week or two.
Yeah.
All right. See ya.
See ya.